Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ancestor League 3.22. In this episode, I'm going to be going over build updates. Massive. We have Carrion Golems in the build in the 5 link. Let's get into the build. So to start it off, we have the voices from the T16 AFK Blight build. So we had the voices with the medium clusters, and then I got a second voices. And so these two voices enable basically an extra jewel socket with just the cluster, and then I was able to put in eminence, harmony, and an eminence, so the primordial jewels. So I got perfect roll, and then I also got reduced effective chill, maim, cannot be maimed, and I got hinder, and then 20 golem damage and 44 cooldown, increased cooldown recovery rate for the summoned golems. We care about the summoned golem, not the using the skill. And then these three with an anima stone gives me the extra golem. So we got the 3 carrion golem. And then I put the carrion golem in the main 5 in the chest plate. I took out Empower 4, sold it, and then I did a Divergent Carrion Golem 2123 instead of the Anomalous for the buff effect, so now it would have the cooldown recovery rate. And then I did 1 Harmony, so 44 with the Divergent, and then 2 Eminence for the extra golem buff effect. And then I still have the Zombie 2120. So we took out Empower, the zombie lost the level, so we lose 1 zombie. We gain Carrion Golem in the build, and then it's Awaken Brutality, Awaken Multi-Strike, Awaken Melee Fizz, Awaken Minion Damage. So I got the zombie to 30. The way I did this is, well, first, ashes. You don't need the corruption. This is obviously just extra min-maxing, but I got one with 1 max all res, just like my old Ami. So my old Ami was the replica Dragon's Flight, so we had the +3 zombie, and then we had the 1 max res, and we had the pride aura effect. So this was 40 divs, so this was 220 divs for the ashes. The 20 reservation and 30 quality was already 100 divs, 221 divs, and then I got that corruption from somebody. I bought it, and then I put ancestral knowledge. So ancestral knowledge is this node down here. It's actually an int node. So I pathed it, and then I put this tattoo, and it's called Honored Tattoo of the Wise. +1 to level of all intelligence skill gems. So this would be my zombie, my Carrion Golem, my Chaos Golem, my Spectre, and my offering. Okay, so massive, huge. So my zombie's at 60.9k life, AG's at 134k, and it's not even divergent. 119k on the stone golem, the chaos 122, the carrion 85. It's amazing. So then we get an extra level from here, and the ashes. So 30 on the zombie, 30 on the carrion golem. It's a power spike. 30, like, extra levels is also still good, by the way. It's not like, oh, because you got 30 you're good, done. You could still go 31, 32, 34, 3. Like, if you can get extra levels up to 40, they're still good. So just to mention that. But yeah, ashes. And then I got extra reservation. So because the old Ami, even perfectly rolled, is only 15 reservation. So this is 20 reservation. So I got extra. So then I was able to fit enhance with the dread banner divergent to get extra impale chance through the quality, like through the quality from the ashes. So we have a huge amount of impale through just the dread banner alone. It's my only source of impale. And then it's also the impale effect to go along with it. And then this works with the Carrion Golem and the zombie. It's really sick. And all I took out was increased duration for that. Because I changed my anoint to this, people should ask, Ethan, what about your timeless jewel that you were anointing this node? It would be too far to path 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I changed timeless jewels. So I got a 120, 760, and now it's minion damage, minion life, minion damage on these points. So it's only 3 points for these. And I found 3 points for 80 minion damage or 80 minion life to be worth it. Technically, I guess less would be better, but this is really good, especially because it's with the deep wisdom, from your start, and I also so this is the same amount of minion damage and minion life, but I spent the extra 3 points pathing instead of using my anoint, and then I anointed this because this would be way farther to travel to. I thought about like the two into nodes. They're both really far, where this is like actually viable as long as we look for a good timeless jewel. So you could refer back to that timeless jewel video on how to search for that. And then I also replaced, oh, I only did 2 of them. I need to do 1 more. That's why I had 1 more. Okay, we'll show it actually. So I did this tattoo of the Rongo Kurai warrior. 2 of them, and now a 3rd. So strength node became 8% increased armor. I'm at 27,666 armor. So this was 24 increased armor, and it took me from 25k to 27.6. It's a lot. It's actually quite a lot of extra armor. I really like that. Oh, and then, so with all these changes, we got like the Carrion Golem, we have the ashes, the buff effect, all the quality, so big auras, tons of buff effect, the zombie survival is still good like I showed, and then we're also fast as fuck because of the phase run, and then the regen 2205, and if you bottled faith, 2501. Can we reach 3000? That is the question. Build's looking really good, really solid. Loving it, and having a really great time with it. So that's all the updates for now. I also technically did this, but I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I got a fracture, 42 minion damage, and then I hit that using bound to pristine. I was trying to get life perfect, but I guess I could use a veil, like suffixes cannot be changed, veiled chaos orb, and then just veil life mana regen. I don't know. But then that's if I want attack speed, LE res, minion life, where I had minion LE res, minion move speed, cold res. It's very interesting. And then I just want to compare the old POB to the new one. So this was the old one. This was the Blight one. So it was the 1 million with 11 zombies, so it's like 11 million, and this doesn't include any of the other stuff either, like AG and Spectres or anything, so don't worry, it's going to be similar. So yeah, 11 million, 1800 regen, 3292. Now I want to show the new one in comparison to this, like how much of improvement. It's pretty sick. So this was, yeah, like 11 mil. And then the buffed one. So we have still 1 million on the zombies. There's 10 of them now. But then you have the extra carry-ons. So it gets up to 16 million. And then it's the extra mobility and the extra armor and the extra regen. And then like the build's different. And it's still the same enabled stuff. And then it has the ashes, so the extra AoE on the explosions for the quality of life of the AG, and oh my god, the extra move speed, and the aura is working better because of the radius on them and stuff. It's quite nice improvement. Ashes is really nice, and doing golems, primordial jewels, fitting it with the extra LE master is so sick. Like holy shit, the golem buff effect, massive. It's really coming along. Thank you to my Patreon YouTube members who support the channel. Rico549, Joe No Mercy, David, Stephen, Hannes, Cynic, and Sachin, and then Nicholas and White Wolf. Thank you guys so much. Bye!